Cowboys seem to have come to their senses, right? That's because Tony Romo will play. Will play. We don't know if he'll start. We don't know if he'll come off the bench. We don't know if it's one series. My guess would be he'll play at least the entire second half, if not most of the game, which is smart. It only proves that there are just some things that coaches and owners say that you cannot trust as real or reality. Right? You just can't. Coaches always say, we got the greatest fans in the world. Okay, well, what's your measurement of those fans? Those same fans would tear your heart out, would boo you, would run you off if you're not winning. We got the greatest, and they don't show up if you're not winning. No one's ever filled up an arena, filled up a stadium if you're dreadful. We got the greatest fans in the world. Like, what's the measurement there? But you always have to say that. You always feel compelled to say it. I'm not sure why you feel compelled to say it, but you do. And so I think it's interesting that we took the entire year. We took Jerry Jones at his word. We took Jason Garrett at his word. And I don't necessarily even think at the time some of them are lying. I think the truth is sometimes all about the context of time and place. When did you ask me? It's not any different than when you ask a college coach, like, well, have you talked to anyone, or has any of your representatives talked to anyone from said school? Like, well, no. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm never leaving, just not leaving at this particular moment. But I think they've waited till just the right moment. Till just the right moment to finally let Tony Romo play. Like, they timed it out just perfect. There's that Tex Winter, the famous basketball coach. You guys know Tex Winter? Tex Winter was a college coach, most famously at Kansas State, went to 2 Final Fours, and then, of course, is the architect of the triangle offense. But there's a lot of things that you don't know. Like, we haven't done a good job as basketball people of sharing who and what Tex Winter was about. So there's 2 concepts. There's 2 concepts here that he preached that you can use in any sport, but especially in basketball, which one was perfect spacing, 15 to 18 feet. And while everybody got caught up in the whole triangle idea and the perfect spacing of a guy in the post, a guy in the wing, and a guy in the corner, the triangulation was basically perfect spacing of 15 to 18 feet apart. So that if a player left you or helped on the basketball, you had room to space and people knew where you were. But the idea of perfect spacing. But the other one was something called the moment of truth. And in basketball, the moment of truth is when the opponent is 3 feet in front of you. Right? You're in transition. You're coming down on fast break. If you make a move 5 feet in front of the defense, well, then he has room to recover. If you make it 1 foot in front of the defense, he has room to just take the ball from you. There's a moment of truth. And we're past that moment of truth for the Cowboys. That's really what this comes down to. Past it. The moment of truth was when they played poorly, like this is going back 3-4 weeks ago, before they played Tampa Bay. Against Tampa Bay, they smartly, it was a lot of dink and dumps. It was the shortest completion, yards per completion in the NFL that week, I believe, in the entire season. And they made everything really, really easy for them. The moment of truth was right then. If they're going to play Romo, now's the time. Otherwise, you're pot committed. You're all in, and you might as well play him. But that doesn't mean that you get stupid. Okay? Cowboys might be dumb because I do think, end of the day, you would prefer to not have a rookie quarterback as opposed to Romo. You'd be smart to want to not have a rookie quarterback back there. So I don't think, I still think it's a short-sighted move, but they're not stupid, because stupid would be, hey, just because we don't want that conflict of playing somebody or of Tony Romo coming in playing well, we're not going to play him at all. You can't just keep throwing Dak out there, Dak out there, Dak out there.